Hello celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So if that is something that you are interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. So for today's video, as you can tell, these are going to be love messages from your spirit guides. When I'm posting this video, it is the day after Valentine's Day, and I just wanted to extend this holiday and extend the message of love even further. I wanted to go beyond the traditional expectations of Valentine's Day and extend it to our divine guides and all the messages that they want to bring you today. So whether or not you are in a romantic relationship, you know that you are still loved, that you have your spirit guides who are watching over you and want to extend their love. So if you are as excited to receive these love messages from your spirit guides, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and let's dive into these piles. So pile number 1 has the Amethyst stone, pile number 2 is the Peacock Ore, pile number 3 is an Agate, and pile number 4 is a Citrine. Now's your opportunity to take a close-up look at each one of these piles and see which pile or piles most resonate with you. Once you have found your pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamps for each one of these readings. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so keep the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason, so be sure to watch the reading all the way through to the end so you receive all of the messages that drew you to that pile. Okay, let's not waste any more time. You guys know what to do. I will see you over at your reading. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have your pile right here with your amethyst stone. So we're going to keep the stone right here so that you can absorb those positive energies that the amethyst stone is bringing to you right now. And we'll dive into this reading. Okay, let's start with your first oracle card. We have empowerment. So this energy of empowerment is coming to you. Your spirit guides want you to know that your love is your power, okay? Your energy and your inner desires and your love of life, your love of others, and even your love, especially really your love for yourself, is what brings you your power. So you are going to be feeling in your power, and I feel like this energy is bringing to you some of your manifestations. So let's see what you are manifesting with this power. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the 5 of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay, so what I'm sensing from these cards overall is I'm sensing that you are actually moving into your power by finding the alignment of who you really are. Okay, feeling your inner alignment to the universe. And I see that this may even be something that you've just started to move into. And what's so amazing is that energy is so powerful that even just the first step brings you so much empowerment. Okay, so you may be thinking right now, I'm not in my power. Like, I just started this spiritual journey, or I'm just starting to kind of figure out manifesting the life that I want. But your spirit guides want you to know that you stepping into your power, you where you were or where you are right now, or where you feel you are right now, and you stepping into your power, there's no distance between that. Okay, it is an instantaneous shift. When you simply ask for it, when you simply claim it, you are in your power, you're there. So that's why your guides want you to know you have the empowerment already. There's nowhere that you need to go. There's nothing that you actually need to do, because spirit doesn't see things that way. You know, energy exists and vibrates all around us. So the you in the past and you in the present, it's all existing at once. Okay, again, and also, you know, time is irrelevant. There's no time that exists, okay, in a sequential or linear order. Time is ever present, so there's only ever the now. So you being in your power, that's right now. okay? Despite perspective, because of course, like, we do feel as though we're in a linear timeline, okay? Even though our guides, they don't see it that way at all. They see us as already reaching our goals. But they do understand that, you know, being in our physical forms, that is kind of how we are viewing things. But they're saying as well that your power is lying within with the Hermit card, okay? This is, your power lies within you. So whatever work you are doing, whatever efforts you are making to try to align with yourself, to even maybe walking away from certain things or people that are no longer serving you, and really learning how to protect yourself by knowing that you are empowered, because you don't have to put up barriers and put up all these shields constantly and work so hard at that. Because if you are raising your vibration and if you are in your power and you know that you are, you don't even have to worry about other people coming in and you know, taking from you, because you're so above it, they can't even touch you. All right, so let's keep moving. We have choice. Wow, this is similar to the other message I was getting, which is that it is your choice. Okay? You are facing a point where you can either choose to walk away from something or stay in it, but it's your choice. And that as well is your choice in your mindset too, of whether you want to be the empowered person today that you want to be, that you envision yourself being. You can choose to be that person today, or you can continue to form the belief and hold on to the belief that that is always going to be somebody in the future. Okay, you don't have to do that though. It's your choice. You can choose to be that person, but you have to first be able to ask for that and believe that and know that that is within your grasp, that you have the power to do that. So this is the love message that your spirit guides want you to hear. They want you to know that you are empowered, okay? That you have this power within you. Okay, next we have the Five of Swords again, the Seven of Swords, okay, and the Seven of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is that there's this thought process in your head that you maybe are never going to be this person that you're trying to be, that you're trying to heal all these things, and that there's always going to be somebody else or something else that is either taking advantage of you or making you feel less than, or making you feel as though you have to start from the beginning again and heal all over again, or that you keep bringing in certain things that aren't serving you and you want to walk away from them. But rather than trying to escape the scenario or trying to escape something that is happening within your life, regardless of really whether you do that or not, that's your choice as well, if you want to stay in a circumstance or not. But regardless of that, being able to step inside of your own inner empowerment is really where you're going to see the magic happen, where you're going to see things truly change in your life. Is when you step into your own power and know that it's your choice. You have control over how things move forward in your life. And even if you don't know what the next step is, the first step is always going to be going within and finding your inner truth there. Okay, next we have gratitude and we have the path. So I'm feeling as though with the path and gratitude, I feel that you are it's important for you to find the things about yourself that you're grateful for, rather than kind of seeing things as weaknesses, or even seeing things as or people as toxic people that serve no purpose, or toxic situations or conflicts that you have had to overcome over and over again. Rather than seeing them that way, be grateful for those lessons. Maybe they're in the past, and maybe these were things that you did have to overcome and fight through, and you feel as though these things keep coming up for you. Rather than seeing them as an obstacle, see them as something that is actually guiding you to the path that you need to be on. And as soon as you see these things either you know, weaknesses, conflicts, or things that maybe seem negative at first glance. If you start to be grateful for those lessons and for where you are right now, knowing that those lessons have led you to your empowerment now, or the opportunity to step into your power now, you know, having gratitude towards those, it's going to shift your mindset. Being grateful that you were, or even just finding things to be grateful for with manifestation, is always a powerful energy to move into. And that's actually going to lead you to your path, lead you to your inner alignment of knowing where to go next, knowing what to do next, that leads you away from those things. Because without really fully seeing those things for what they are and what they were meant to teach you, if we don't see those things, then we never know to move away from them, or know the other path to take that doesn't lead us down the same path as before. Okay, so next we have Page of Swords with Vigilance, and we have Four of Pentacles again with Stability. So right now, for many of you with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, you may actually feel a little uncomfortable. You may feel unstable in your own feelings. But with the Page of Swords, we're seeing that if you are able to stay vigilant with your path, okay, especially a spiritual path, especially the spiritual messages that your guides are trying to provide you with and pointing to, okay, they may be pointing to a path through negative things too, through things that you realize you don't like about your past or about the people around you. Are they trying to point you in the right direction? What direction is the sword pointing you in? And I do feel as though for many of you, you have been vigilant with your healing with the Page of Cups as well, and you're actually kind of starting on a new foot with a new perspective. So they want to send you that love and let you know, like, they are watching over you. They're helping to guide you onto your path. Okay, and we also have Page of Pentacles with new experiences. So there's a lot of newness happening for you, new energy, almost like you're starting fresh with your life in general, your perspective, your energy that you're putting out there. And something that for many of you with the Seven of Swords, that you maybe even have just recently set some kind of boundary for yourself and made the decision to like move away from something, move on from a relationship, move on from a career or some path that you're like, okay, I know what that message was for me and I no longer need this in my life. I'm getting out of this. I'm finding myself and empowerment. And so because of that, you may feel a bit like a Page of Swords and Pentacles and Cups, where all aspects of your life feel so new to you and feel as though you're not really sure what to expect. So they're letting you know, like, you are on the right path and they're helping you, okay? You may have already made this choice as well to walk away from something, and you were like, or walk towards something. And this is this new beginning for you that is going to bring in further empowerment and further alignment. Okay, next we have the Equator, to make equal. I feel things that were once out of balance are now coming into alignment for you with the Equator. I'm also hearing some of you maybe a life path number 5, because this card is a 5, my eyes drawn to that, but I do feel as though this is a step forward for you in your career for some of you guys. I feel as though in many aspects of your life, maybe even including relationships, because I feel like group 1, you guys are starting fresh at something, some big aspect of your life, because you realized, hey, I don't have to, you know, my inner guidance is telling me this. I need to do this. I need to step into this direction. If you're hearing that and you haven't done that yet, ask your guides for help and know that they know you have this choice. You have the power to do this if this is what you really want to do. Career. Okay, so I feel many of you guys, this is mainly your career that you are stepping out into, stepping towards, and wanting to get that reassurance even that, like, your spirit guides love you. They are supporting you on this path. And that is really what I feel like you really are going to be grateful that you did go down this new path and that you are making these big changes. Okay, and we have the 6 of Cups, Queen of Cups, and we have the 3 of Swords. So there's healing here for some of you as well, from past relationships, from toxic people in your life. There's healing from this. There's also understanding and empathy that is coming through as well, that may be needed at this time, or may be given to you as well. I feel as though maybe for some of you, you haven't received that empathy yet that you have been wanting from somebody else. And I feel as though that this energy of this reading is saying, like, let go of that need for that person to own up to something, because I feel for many of you, this is a toxic person who is probably not going to apologize or own up for what they did with the Three of Swords. And this may actually be preventing you from moving forward. So if you do have somebody who you still hold on to resentment because they aren't offering up an apology or even owning up to what they've done, you know, this is somebody who is probably just not in alignment with that. They're not seeing that. You are moving higher above that. You know, you are ready to move forward and move beyond this into new experiences and fresh emotional energy as well. So maybe you're just starting to heal and get that ball rolling. But I do see that with the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups, you know, in reverse, I feel as though this person is still maybe even acting immature about it, and it may be something you do have to walk away from with the Seven of Swords. Or maybe you've already done that, but really internally you're walking away from it, internally letting go of that expectation. Next we have prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Definitely this is a reading for many of you where you have stepped into a new career and your guides want you to know, like, prosperity is on its way. You are stepping into your power and into your own personal confidence, and they want you to know they're right there beside you, cheering you on. And lastly, we have activated earth. Power places, ley lines. Trust where you're led. I sense that you have been led to this place, okay? The path. I keep hearing that your guides are letting you know, like, you have been led up until this place and you just have to make the final choice to actually do it. But you've been feeling that this is where you need to go. You've been hearing even or sensing that this is the direction that you need to take. I feel like you've made the choice for many of you, or you're about to make this big choice for yourself. Could be career related, but with activated earth, it's like they've activated, your spirit guides have activated this moment in time for you to take that final step forward and to gain that empowerment, that, you know, like, be very confident in that inner empowerment that you have, to have you move forward into prosperity and into abundance. Wow. Okay, group one, that is going to do it for your reading. I really hope these messages were helpful to you. Please give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know if it did resonate with you. If you have not done so already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Lastly, if you would like a personal reading, they are listed on my website, which is linked in the description box below. But that is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have a pile right here, and I have your Peacock Ore stone right here. It's so beautiful and has so many different colors in it. I'm not even sure if this is like showing up on camera as beautiful as in person. Probably not, but anyway, a lot of beautiful colors in this stone. If you don't have a Peacock Ore crystal, I would recommend them. They have such happy high vibrations, so I just love using that stone for these readings. But anyway, let's not waste any time. I have a lot of cards to get through, so let's dive on into your reading and start off with your first oracle card. We have the big picture. So right away, your spirit guides are letting me know that they do want you to see the big picture of the situation, because they can see everything that you are going through. They can see the past, the present, and the future, because time is irrelevant, and they kind of see where you're headed, okay? And they want you to know that you may be stuck in your thought process currently, or in the current moment, but they're gonna open you up to your big picture through this reading, so you can really see where you're headed and some of the reasons why you may have these experiences or you may be feeling certain things. They want to show you that, okay? They want to open your mind and your vision to see the bigger picture. And I think once you do see that your connection to everything, your connection to the divine, and the fact that they are there with you, guiding you along your path, once you see that, you're going to just let go and trust in whatever the universe is bringing to you, that it is going to be of your highest good. So let's keep going. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. All right, so you are just at the beginning stages of something. This is just the beginning of something really positive that you are bringing in. This could be home life. This could be a new career, a job, some abundance coming in. But either way, these are some tangible things that you are manifesting for yourself. I feel as though with the High Priestess, you are still learning about your connection to the divine and your inner power. You're still connecting to that. You're still actually seeing certain things about yourself. This is what you are being guided through, is this almost awakening to your true potential. And I'm seeing that with the Page of Pentacles as well and the Knight of Cups. I feel as though you are going on this path, or you are starting a new part of your life, because you are going to be aligning further with your full potential. You have a lot more to offer, and you may want to, what I'm hearing is you may want to already be at step 10 when you are still at step 1. And your guides want you to know that yes, right now it may seem like you are going really slowly, or that you are just beginning and you're not really sure where this is all leading you. But they can already see step 10, and they know that in order to get to step 10, you have to go through steps 1 through 9. So just trust in the process right now, because they can see what lies ahead, and they know that you are growing something really beautiful. And I can see that with this big picture card once again. Going back to that with the earth and the flowers, you are growing something really beautiful, but you are maybe even at the seed or just a little sprout right now, but you are going to be turning into a flower. You're going to be blossoming. Next, we have strength. So part of this is building your strength too. Not that you're not already strong, but there's certain areas I feel like where you are learning your true strength. Again, learning your true potential. And you're going to be showing strength through this whole process. This is what I'm hearing. It's like you're going through a process of growth, and you're going to be emerging on the other end, knowing why you had to go through all the other steps, but wanting to be, you know, you're like really wanting to be at the end goal, which I totally understand. Like I totally relate to that. Even though you've come so far already, you know, even though you've been through so much already, you've proven your strength in so many different ways, okay? But your spirit guides want you to know there's more to be done in order to get to the next level. And this is just part of the process. So don't worry about it. Take it one step at a time. They're watching the big picture for you. That's what I heard. It's like they're keeping track of the big picture. Okay, you focus on your next step and where you are at right now, because they can already see where you're heading. Okay, next we have Two of Wands, Death. Oh, and Death. Okay, so that's for these two tarot cards that we have next. So let's just talk about these a little bit. We have Two of Wands and we have Death. Now, death does not mean literal death by any means. This is a new beginning, again, which we saw with the Ace of Pentacles, a new start. Now, because of this new start, you are transforming. And maybe you've already gone through this transformation. Okay, and I do see that you are still somewhat in a planning phase. So what I'm hearing with the Two of Wands is almost as though you're reconciling things and planning and figuring things out right now. And there's a reason that you are kind of going through this processing phase, because it's going to determine the next level. It's going to determine how your growth continues. I also feel as though it's death and transformation, that this is, you know, you did show your strength going through this transformation and starting off fresh, okay? You already have been through a lot with the Death card. And after having gone through this transformation, it's not like you're starting straight from the beginning. It's as though you have a new energy. It's like you're emerging in a new energy, and now you're almost starting fresh at a new level. So that's what they're kind of showing me, is that you're either completing this transformation, or you're kind of like in the midst of this transformation and it's leading you to the next step. So let's keep getting some more messages from the Oracle cards. We have the unexpected and action. Okay, so if you have not taken this action yet, there is action coming. Following this this big transformation, it's as though you went through kind of like a reset of your expectations, and you're now in a new place where this new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles does require action. Be sure that this action is in alignment with your heart and in alignment with yourself. This shouldn't feel like action that is against your will. In fact, I feel like it may unexpectedly be something that you haven't considered before, and that's why it's going to feel very much in alignment with your new energy and your new self, where you're at now. Let's keep going with this energy. We have the Fool, which says new beginnings on this card, and yes, the Fool is all about new beginnings and you having this fresh outlook. And this is bringing in new opportunities with the Two of Wands as well. We have new opportunities. Some are unexpected, something that maybe you've been waiting on. It's almost as though they're letting me know once again to stay comfortable and stay present where you are at right now, because there's a new opportunity that is coming to you where you will be able to take action that you are wanting to take. It's just that you're at a new beginning. So it takes a little momentum for these things to reach you. But again, all I can hear your spirit guides saying over and over again is how it's like they can see this coming to you, but you may not know it, but they can see this coming to you, and they know that you are going to be able to take the next step. So in the meantime, be present with where you are at. We have Queen of Swords with power, and we also have Ten of Swords with completion. So I'm seeing with the Ten of Swords that yes, you really did recently go through almost like an inner death. The completion of the Ten of Swords is a heavy one. You went through a lot of inner turmoil, even having to face some inner truths perhaps, and doing some shadow work for some of you. And these things could be weighing heavily on your mind still, but you may not believe it or you may not know it yet, but you have really shed that energy. This may be from past experiences that you were still holding on to, but you've really shed that, and you've actually grown and learned from those experiences in a whole new way. So your spirit guides are confirming that, and they're also confirming the strength that you have to go through, that you have to endure this, these like challenges and lessons that you were able to move through, and now you are at the new beginning with new unexpected opportunities coming your way. Next, we have Cave of Protection. I feel as though right now you are currently in a cave of protection. I feel as though, again, this is blocking out the big picture. But I also feel that this cave of protection is actually where you are needing to be right now, that you are kind of regaining strength, and that you are kind of rebalancing things out and in somewhat of a planning phase. So I don't see this cave of protection as something that is holding you back. It's simply a place where you're almost recharging. You can even see with the cave of protection that there's the egg at the center here. And the egg, as we mentioned before, I mentioned the seed, where you may be in the seed stage, but you're going to be blossoming from this place. So if you're worried that you are kind of needing to take that time to just like protect yourself, your guides are right there with you. They're letting you know through this card right here that they're like, do what you need to do, recharge, reset, you know, energies that you are letting go, rethink things out. You're going through this growth phase, and from this place of protection in this cave, from this place, you're going to be finding new power and new beginnings. All right. Next, we have empowerment. Again, power, energy coming through for you. From this place, you are finding your self-empowerment, and your guides are there with you, adding to your strength, trying to, you know, they really do want you to know that they're bringing you signs. They're helping you to take this action. So let's keep going. We also have beauty. I feel like this is you coming into alignment with your true self, with your inner confidence, your empowerment as well. I also feel that you're going to be seeing new beauty in the world. I mean, I keep getting drawn back to the initial energy of this reading, which is the big picture. I feel like you're seeing the beauty of life. I mean, you can see her looking at the earth and seeing the flowers coming up and just seeing the beauty of that. And I do feel like you're recognizing that in new ways. It's almost like you're seeing the world for the first time in a new light. Okay, and next we have the King of Cups, Five of Cups, Two of Wands is coming up again. Okay, so King of Cups and Five of Cups, there may be somebody who in your life, for some of you, because we do have the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, so I'm getting a sense that this may actually be a romantic situation for you, maybe a past relationship that you are still healing from, that you are still rediscovering yourself. So this could be the ending with death. This could be the ending of a relationship very recently. But this ending, whatever this ending is, this is actually bringing you new life, okay? It really is. It was meant to end. I feel like maybe it was an unexpected ending or action that you had to take, but this was very much part of your life path. That's why the spirit guides are bringing this up for you, but they're letting you know that this is part of your path, and it's actually going to lead you to even better new beginnings. But yeah, with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, this could be somebody who now I feel as though now you are seeing a new path ahead. So there is decision happening here as well. I mentioned planning phase, but there may be a decision that you are still stuck on between taking the action or not taking the action. But I feel like for many of you, you've already taken that action. So just be aware that this growth that you are going through, this transformation, and even the healing that you are experiencing is part of your path. This is your spirit guides love you. They are supporting you in this decision that you have made. Okay, next we have happiness. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. Your guides, not only do they want you to be happy, but they are bringing energy, they're bringing happiness to you. I feel as though too, happiness is going to come through new beginnings in this case, and a new fresh start. And it's also going to bring you, as I mentioned at the very beginning, it is going to bring you further into alignment of your own personal power. So let's finish up with the final oracle card, which is the Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So there are certain things with the Death card. Oh, and we talked about your full potential. We talked about you reaching your full potential. So this is coming full circle with this. There's new life, okay, in the ocean. The ocean brought life to the planet, okay? So what I'm seeing is bringing unconsciousness to light. That is what happens with the Death card, okay? When we're coming to the end of something, it is because we're being forced to see things that were once in the shadows coming to light, having to face them, and them causing us this transformation. That is, we reach this transformation after having gone through that shadow work and after having gone through these unconscious things coming to light and causing us to make choices and decisions to move in certain directions, okay? So that is, you guys are, for many of you are already past that or somewhere along that journey, but just know that this is the new potential, okay? You are moving towards and seeing your full potential through this whole process. And ultimately that is going to be the big picture. That is going to be what you are going to recognize once you're through this. You're going to kind of look back and see it from a new perspective and see that this was really meant to serve you. Okay, group 2, those are the messages from your spirit guides. They are sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much love through the camera, and I am wishing you the best of luck on this journey. If you did enjoy this reading and you found it helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know if it did resonate with you. If you haven't done so already, but you are enjoying my videos, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button. Lastly, if you would like a personal reading, you can find my personal readings listed on my website, which is linked down below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have your pile right here. We also have the agate stone, which is a very grounding stone. And I'm just going to place it a little closer over here just so it's out of the way, but so you can still see your stone and absorb all of those positive energies and high vibrations that it's sending to you. So let's not waste any time. Let's head on into your pile and see what love messages your spirit guides have for you. We're going to start with your oracle card, and we have adventure. So I feel as though for many of you, you may be getting bored. You may be craving adventure and craving getting out there and feeling and seeing and experiencing life. So your spirit guides are letting you know that you are an adventurer, and you're going to be able to live out that path that you are asking for, that you are wishing for and imagining. You may even be wanting to travel, and you may be feeling a little cooped up lately. So let's find out what messages your spirit guides want you to know about your adventure that you are going on in this lifetime. Okay, let's see. We have the World, the Moon, Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the 8 of Pentacles. So I'm seeing as though you are really on the precipice of reaching a lot of big goals in your life. We have the World. I do sense from these energies as well, I'm already sensing that you guys really do have a lot to offer, that you have an entrepreneurial spirit, that you maybe even want to start your own business, that you have specific skills and talents that are really special, and that you also have that drive and that desire. So even if you're not interested in traveling, but you just like an adventure, you want to try new things, and you want to pretty much conquer the world, you know, there's a lot here of potential that you have. Now I'm seeing with the Moon card as well that the energy right now is still unknown, that there are still questions that you have that are kind of unanswered, and I feel as though these are big questions, maybe even about yourself, maybe even about kind of like your alignment and your path. I feel as though you are also, I see too that you kind of are a night owl and like a creative type of person, that maybe that's when you do work on your projects, but really getting it going. And even like you have all these desires, but you may be feeling restricted, or you may be feeling as though something is preventing you from moving forward with those. So let's see a little further what that might be and how you can heal that. Many of you too are so artistic or so creative that you are in tune with the divine as well, to a high degree, that you have some psychic abilities there. And even through your craft, I feel as though you actually connect to your spirit guides through your skill, through your creativity. Maybe you're an artist, a musician, a writer. I feel like for many of you, this is your skill that you have to offer. I also feel as though you have some knowledge and wisdom that you can offer as well through your spiritual knowledge too. So for some of you, that is maybe even tarot reading or intuition. I just feel as though your intuition is really on high. Let's keep going. We have dreams. You have big dreams. I really can see that in these cards already, and your spirit guides are so excited. Like, they are so excited for you. I almost sense too, they're kind of like, we're so proud that we get to be your spirit guides because like you're going places. Don't tell the other groups. No, I'm just kidding. That is what I'm hearing, is they're kind of a little like, I don't want to say like cocky about it, but yeah, they are. Like, they're just kind of impressed with being your spirit guides because they are almost like elitist about it. Not, of course, these are spirit guides, so they don't really cast shade or anything like that, like to other spirit guides. But the energy I'm feeling is like, you guys should feel the specialness that you're bringing to the world. They want you to feel that too, because they're so proud of you and they're so proud to be your spirit guides. So, wow. Let's keep going with some tarot cards. We have the Emperor. Wow. I mean, even just the World coming up. Wow. But yeah, okay, so the Emperor, and then we also have 3 of Wands in reverse currently. So certain things are on pause for you. That's okay. That's what I'm hearing right away, right off the bat. Don't worry about your dreams. Just keep dreaming your dreams first and foremost, okay? You are getting messages through your dreams. You are getting that drive and that motivation through your dreams. And this is already moving you forward. This energy is already here. And I see with the 3 of Wands and the Emperor that once you are maybe even in an establishing phase of your life, there are certain things that you are establishing and creating, maybe even structure, but there's something that you're like grounding. There's something that you are, again, the word establishing comes in. So this could be at an internal inner level that you're doing that. It could be at an external level as well. But I feel like for many of you, I don't want to name anything specific just because I can see that for many of you, it is so different what that means depending on where you are at. So some of you may feel as though like it's too late for me even, or you may feel like I need to get started right now. But your spirit guides are saying that your dreams hold so much power. And right now in the physical, what you may only be seeing right now is like the basic foundations being laid out. Once that is complete though, opportunities will start coming in with the 3 of Wands, and you'll start building your empire. And this could happen very quickly for some of you who are maybe on the tail end of building this kind of stability and building this foundation. But for others, this may be further down the road. So let's keep going with some further messages. We have discernment and nourishment. So right now you are being given by your spirit guides exactly what you need to continue with where you are right now. Even though you may still feel kind of antsy, I feel as though between the Emperor and nourishment that you are being given exactly what you need to kind of maintain, to kind of maintain and establish your status quo. I am hearing too with these cards as well that it's important to find time to dedicate to your passion, to your skill. With discernment as well, I feel as though be very discerning with your energy and where you put that energy, and make sure that when you can put it towards your dreams that you are doing that. Let's keep going with the energy of that as well. We have the Hanged Man that says limbo. Queen of Cups says kindness, and Ace of Wands with new adventures. That is the adventures coming up for you. So right now with the Hanged Man saying limbo on it, yeah, you may be feeling as though you are stuck. You may be feeling as though these dreams are coming to you, these messages are coming to you as to how to, or even just dreaming of this future life where you have everything. Like, you are in manifestation mode right now. And these cards are coming up because your spirit guides are like, we hear you. We know what you're saying right now. Like, it's not going unheard. But as I mentioned before, just know that you are in a grounding phase. Queen of Cups with kindness. I'm sensing that, and we have the moon energy here too. I'm sensing that it's a time where you are feeling warm about your dreams. It's like you're feeling this love for the idea of your dreams, and I feel like that is really where it's exactly where you need to be right now. You do have a intuition, you have an empathy, and that is your power. You have a superpower that does involve being connected to the divine. You may even be very warmly connected. I'm almost feeling like you do have a very close connection with your spirit guides as well, and they hear you and they are wanting to help you to know that even though it feels like you're in limbo, there's actually some things happening right now that are very vital to bringing in the abundance that you're asking for, or even the success in whatever form that takes shape for you. We're seeing with the Ace of Wands, I feel as though this could be pretty close. New adventures are just around the corner. So they're gonna give you what you need. They're gonna give you the nourishment that you need to feel to feel that adventure, that feeling of adventure. They're bringing that in for you. And with discernment, I feel like there's a further message with that, but let's keep going because I feel like that's gonna come up again later. We have creation and water. So as I mentioned to you guys, your superpower is with the water element, between the moon and with the Queen of Cups, which is water as well. You can see that on the card itself and the moon card as well. Water in this case is creation. And I'm sensing that, oh wow, yeah, and even in adventure, there's a huge seashell on the front. That the girl in the image, she's a mermaid. She's actually a mermaid in the shell. Wow, okay, so this is what I'm hearing is your dreams are your power. Your dreams are creating. So you are manifesting. I feel like you may have a special talent for manifestation as well. Just know that you are manifesting, and don't let maybe the feeling of being in limbo prevent you from dreaming your dreams, because those dreams are what are going to build your empire as the emperor. Okay, and we have life purpose and we have dreams again. Wow. Wow. I mentioned it before, you guys, but you have big dreams to accomplish in your life and your life purpose. Okay, this is what you have been dreaming about. There's a reason you've been feeling this. There's a reason you have this drive and this need to seek out this adventure and even seeing life as an adventure. So your spirit guides, they're so excited for you. They're so proud of you, and they know that you have so much to offer, and you're going to be on this journey of your life purpose. Wow. We have the Sun in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Tower energy. There are certain things that you are working through because you are such a powerful celestial being person here on this planet. And I also feel like many of you, I feel like this is my group of light workers, seeing the Tower and seeing the Ten of Swords, seeing the Sun, these extremes that you are going through and you are overcoming. You have a lot of major arcana cards, and I can tell that you are really moving through a lot of these things because you're going to bring your knowledge, your expertise, your experience, your skills. You're bringing that to the world and to the planet, and you're doing that for a very special reason. And that's why I'm hearing from your spirit guides again, you're a light worker. Like, that's why they're so proud to be, your guides, because they are pretty powerful in themselves, because they know that you have either gone through a lot of difficult times, a lot of difficult energy. You may feel a bit at odds with this world because you're not from here. You're from a different planet, you're from a different level, a star seed, and you're here as a light worker to help others to reach their dreams and reach their goals. And so this energy, what you are working on right now, if you are going through a lot of inner conflict, of inner shadow work as well for many of you, again, I'm going back to the Emperor. That is because you're needing to really establish and ground yourself and build a foundation to then grow upon. So be careful with your energy too. That's what I'm hearing with discernment, is be careful with your energy, because you are a star seed. You may be wanting to give all of your energy to everybody, and don't, you know, I feel too like if there's people who are wasting your time by not believing in you and not believing in your dreams, or not supporting you, not, you know, believing what you have come here to do as your life purpose, I would say don't waste your energy on them. You know, be discerning with who you talk to and what you do in this lifetime, because you have some big goals to achieve, and your guides want you to stay focused. Yeah. Okay. Next we have destiny. What? Okay, we have acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have gifts to share with the world. And there's dolphins on here with the water energy. I can't even. Are you guys feeling this? Like, comment down below and let me know if you're resonating with this, because wow, I'm like getting the chills. Let's finish up with your final oracle card, the Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. This is the message that I'm hearing with this card. It is important for you to be very discerning with how you spend your time, and to remember and devote yourself to your inner guidance, because I really do feel like you already are so connected and to your dreams, to your life purpose, and you have this adventurer attitude, or adventurer like drive and motivation. It is so important to protect your heart, because you have a cosmic heart. You have a healing heart as well with this water energy. You have a lot to offer to others. Take care of yourself, take care of your heart. Your spirit guides want you to remain focused. Now, I can already hear them saying like they're gonna put you back on course if you stray, you know? So this is them really speaking to you, saying like, don't lose your path, like stay focused, stay focused. They're actually there beside you, making sure you get back on your alignment to your dreams and your goals, and this is what you really want. So when I see make your life a moving prayer on this card, it's saying you are actually in your power and in your zone, and this should be your goal every day. Every morning you wake up, know your connection, know your divine connection, and make your life a moving prayer. So move in alignment with your goals and your manifestations. Now, this doesn't mean if you stray, or if you have a bad day, or if things go awry, don't read into it too much. Just continue to trust, continue to move forward, continue to allow these experiences to come in and learn from those lessons. You know, your spirit guides want you to know this doesn't mean that everything's gonna go perfectly every single time, and if it doesn't go perfectly, it's your fault or anything like that. That's not what that means. But just know, have this in the back of your mind maybe, and just know that you're making your life a moving prayer. You are taking every step with openness, and your guides are going to bring you nourishment. They're going to help you along the way. They're going to help guide you and keep you afloat, even during the difficult times too, because you're on a mission. You are on a mission to your destiny. Okay, I'm going to stop talking because this has been a long reading, and I think that you guys get the messages. Let me know though in the comments down below if this does make sense to you and resonates with you, because oh my gosh. That is going to do it for this reading. If you did enjoy it, also don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you haven't already, And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. And lastly, if you'd like a personal reading from me, don't forget to head on down into the description box where you'll find a link to my website where my readings are offered. That's going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 4. Have our pile right here, and we have the citrine crystal right here. So I'm going to set this over here so you can continue to get the positive vibes from the citrine stone, which does represent prosperity, abundance, happiness. There's a lot of really just kind of positive energy coming off of the citrine. Always a good crystal to have in your collection. But anyway, let's dive into your pile and not waste any time. We're going to start with your first oracle card. So we have ideal course of action. Wow, okay, so I almost sense that you are really at a point in your life where you're not sure to where to head next. Your spirit guides are swooping in right now to offer you love, offer you support, and let you know kind of what you're dealing with, where to go next. That's what I feel like they want you to know. I feel like you may feel a little bit lost, a little bit kind of cast out at sea, and you're wanting to gain your bearings again. So let's see what further messages your guides want you to know. We have the Lovers, Strength, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Chariot. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that the next best course of action is actually going to come to you very quickly. It's going to come very swiftly. I feel as though with the Lovers, you may be in a very divine connection relationship right now. And you may be wondering too if, I almost feel like maybe your other partner, maybe you're wondering if this person is going to meet you at your level. For some of you, maybe you're feeling as though this person needs to go through some growth, or they are going through some growth right now. I feel like there's some major arcana happening here. For many of you, I feel like this is a relationship where you are in a divine connection, where you guys are growing together and you're actually learning from each other. And this relationship may actually move very, very quickly. Okay, now if you are already in a relationship and you already have a divine connection with somebody else, I also feel like things are coming together for you. It's almost like with the Lovers card, these are circumstances coming together to finally find harmony and union. So people or connections, even within yourself, they're coming together, and you're actually going to find that these two, maybe even opposing forces or two separate entities, are coming into union in order to give you the strength or give you the support to move forward, give you that clue to like basically take off with this, because this is something that is going to be intuitive action coming to you. It's already coming to you. That's what I hear with the ideal course of action. Is like the perfect direction, the perfect next step, the perfect next partner, relationship, whatever it is actually coming to you already. So let's keep going. We have gratitude. So there's something that you will be very grateful for, and you may already actually feel this way. So what I'm hearing is, for some of you, you actually do have met somebody, you're feeling so grateful about it, or you're feeling so grateful about this union happening. Like maybe it's between you and somebody else, maybe it's a connection that you've made, maybe it's even just kind of love energy, feeling as though you're in alignment with your path, but there's some doubt here. You may feel as though, is this really happening? And even though you're grateful for it, you're like questioning that. You're questioning your gratitude, and your guides are letting you know. I almost feel as though as soon as you commit to your gratitude for this, it's like the path is going to open up. It's like you're going to know to just go with it. And as soon as you commit to it, in the sense that like you are all in, you're gonna find that the energy just flows really well for you guys, or for whatever you've even, like something that you have committed to, a person, something that has maybe even already come together for you. it's like you're not sure if you can really trust it because it seems so good. And it's almost as though as soon as you do trust it, it takes off for you. Okay, let's keep going. We have 9 of Cups. Yeah. 4 of Cups. Okay, and 4 of Cups. So before we get into that, let's keep going with the tarot cards. Let's just tap into this energy because we have the 9 of Cups. So for many of you, this is a loving and romantic relationship. But I also feel like it's almost like you are feeling right now, like, can I really have my cake and eat it too? And that question is kind of coming up, like, is this really happening? And with the 4 of Cups, this energy is saying that the universe is offering you this gift. It could be a person. Your guides are saying, like, this romantic relationship is a gift. And you may be doubting this gift. You may be not sure if this is really as good as it is. But I'm sensing from this reading that it really, really is. Okay, so let's keep going. We have wisdom and we have boundaries. So what I'm getting from these cards right away is that, you know, you have knowledge from past experiences that have caused you to set up certain boundaries and have caused you to maybe stay in this bubble that this woman is in. And not that this wisdom isn't helpful to you, and not that it isn't guiding you in certain ways and allowing you to set healthy boundaries. But when there are positive things coming in, it is important to welcome them in and be grateful, and not necessarily, you know, yeah, you may be wondering, like, is it okay if I move towards this thing that is making me feel positive? And the intuition there within you, it exists. You know, your guides are saying, like, there's part of you that already knows that this is positive for you. But again, I know for myself too, is when something really positive and good was happening in my life, I had this inner fear or this inner voice inside of my head saying, don't trust it because it's not true. And I still, you know, if that voice comes up from time to time, I have to really go into my feelings and go into my intuition to make sure that, is that my wisdom speaking, or is that some kind of blockage that I've set up to protect myself and to keep myself in a limited bubble. So that's a question that is really needed to be asked. I'm sensing from this reading, your guides are wanting to let you know that it's okay. But of course, always, you know, this is a general reading, so be sure to always trust your intuition. Part of me though is also wanting to say that, you know, sometimes you do have to open yourself up to love, and know that regardless of whether or not that person is being honest or is trustworthy or not, know that you yourself, you are going to be okay because you love yourself regardless. You know, that person can't take anything away from you, because you already contain all the love you need, that your spirit guides are there for you. Your spirit guides are loving you and bringing you support regardless. So when you enter into a situation knowing that, you know, not that you're going to put yourself into any dire situation, but trusting something or believing that something could actually be good, and then it not turning out that way won't be as detrimental or devastating if you already know that regardless of what happens, regardless of that you are going to be okay, you know, that you're going to be able to recover and grow and continue to be your powerful, full of strength self, because you have a lot of strength. You have a lot of strength. And this is a divine connection for many of you. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Magician with Mastery, the Chariot again. I did not pull these cards out myself. This is all divine timing with these cards. And almost every one of the piles where I pull multiple tarot cards have the same cards multiple times. So clearly there's more to this. There's movement happening for you again. Like, this is really going to, this ideal course of action, the key word here being action. This is going to move very swiftly and quickly for you, and intuitively, like effortlessly. And next we have recuperation with the 4 of Swords, another 4 coming through. Yeah, you know, it's all about trusting in yourself, knowing that you have the wisdom to guide you, knowing that you're setting healthy boundaries, so you are protecting yourself in a healthy way, but not allowing those to prevent you from moving forward towards the things that you want to reach. Now, you have, again, more major arcana, and we have the Magician. This is something you manifested for yourself. This is something you've been asking for. And your guides are letting you know you are receiving this. This is happy times. So yeah, move into that gratitude and feel it. Know that you deserve this, okay? Next, we have time with discipline. And we have clarity. Okay, so with time, what I'm hearing with time is, for many of you, you've had to really be strict with yourself. I feel as though it's taking you a lot of time to really learn yourself and to set these boundaries. You have a lot of wisdom within yourself in this situation. So even if this isn't a relationship that this is talking about, maybe it's just a commitment that you're making to yourself or even to your career, something that you are aligning with. But I feel like for many of you, this is romance. You've taken that time to really learn yourself, to really learn the situation. So it's like, now it's coming to you. Now you really are manifesting this, the magician energy. You've really mastered yourself. And that's what I'm hearing is your guides are like, you have mastered yourself. You've taken the time to dedicate to yourself. And that's why you're attracting a divine partner. This could be a divine friendship, a divine business partner, somebody who is really actually going to help you and not be toxic. I think this is going to become clear for you, okay? With the clarity energy, you're going to know that this is the ideal course of action. This is the ideal course. You have manifested this. This is your best path, is what you're seeing unfolding for you. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Ace of Swords, clarity. Again, a clear direction, a clear path and course of action is opening up for you. And it's going to be very quickly, but in a good way. Like it's gonna be like moving really quickly as soon as it opens up for you. We have the Hierophant and we have the Page of Wands. So we have, what I'm hearing with the Hierophant in reverse as well, is you may still feel as though you're needing more time, or you may still feel as though you need to learn more, or you need to gain more wisdom constantly. So this may be something that you are continuing to gather for yourself, but there comes a point too where trusting in the flow of the energy and where it is bringing you is just as valuable. And this may even feel like a new adventure or a new endeavor that you're going on, where you feel like you still need time. But I just sense as though it's like important that you allow yourself to get swept up in this energy. It's gonna be your intuitive energy. It's gonna be the energy that is really like guiding you towards your ideal course of action. Okay, so don't let your thoughts or your mind or your need to gain more information constantly, don't let that hold you back from just taking the right next step and going with the flow of things. All right, we have flexibility. Oh my gosh, it's like taking the words out of my mouth. Okay, gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. Your spirit guides love you. They, if it is feeling right, then it most likely is the right thing. So if you are feeling drawn to something or someone, go with the flow. And you're gonna find that when you flow through the turbulence, you flow through this path, this course of action, it is gonna be so easy. This is like change. This is change happening, movement, momentum is being built here, built up. So let's finish up with your final oracle card. We have, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. So this card really is letting us know that you're finding your divine equal, because it's okay that maybe the things in the past happened and maybe even the connections you made. See, I'm even seeing this could be from a entrepreneurial point of view, where you're trying to put yourself out there and be somebody for everyone, and you're not, and that is okay. But I'm also seeing with relationships, just because your past relationships maybe didn't work out, or just because, and I feel like many of you already are embracing your weirdness, but your spirit guides are saying like they love your weirdness. They don't want you to change, and they want you to know that you are aligning with your partner. And that may even be why you haven't felt this connection with anybody else before. You're aligning with somebody who really gets you. And your guides are helping you get there. And if you are already in a relationship that really, with people who, someone who really gets you, it is so important to embrace who you are. And I feel like you've done this already for many of you. Like, I feel like you've already learned all about yourself and who you really are. And now it's time to just welcome in the love that the universe wants to give to you, because you have aligned with yourself. This is where you're headed. This is where this course of action is leading you. But just know that there's a lot of movement in this too. I feel like this alignment, this union, this coming together, it's all in the name of love and your inner strength. Like, you are just becoming the best version of yourself without losing yourself. You know, you're not changing the core essence of who you are. And yeah, so that is all the messages that I am hearing for you, group 4. Please let me know in the comments down below if this did resonate with you. I would love to read your comments and your thoughts. And if you haven't done so already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family. And lastly, if you'd like a personal reading, you can find those listed on my website, which is linked down below. That is going to do it for this reading though. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.